Hello, everyone. Welcome to Trenergy. I'm Trenda, and I'm here to do the monthly readings for June. So, this is going to be a general reading, so it may not apply to everything in your world. And if it doesn't, then you just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So, yeah, I'm just going to begin. All of my information is below in the description box if you want a private reading with me, or if you want to know the card decks that I do use. I'm only going to be doing a 3-card spread for June, and then maybe a word of advice from some source cards. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle and move my camera down so you can see what's happening. So we're going to begin with the sign of Capricorn, because Capricorn is my sign, which is fantastic, I think, because it may give me some good information. This can be information with regards to love. It can be with regards to career. Take it how it resonates with you. And I will be looking at doing divination as well with water and oil, if you want a private reading with me. In the private reading too, what I will be doing is doing a tea spread, which is something that I've just started experimenting with because tea is for Trenda. I just want to use that. I'll also be using some card decks, such as the Spirit Animal card deck, which a lot of people seem to identify with if they enjoy animals. Okay, Spirit, this is for Capricorn. Okay, and we'll start right here, the first one there. There we go. So, for the month of June, it looks like we have our first card is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is actually means a truth is going to be revealed in June, and you're searching for that kind of honesty with regards to something that's happening in your life right now. And so this will be in the early part of June, and actually I'm going to say it may involve, for some of you, a staircase, because we see that staircase in the picture. And so maybe the truth will be revealed on a staircase. I'm not too sure, but anyways, you're going to see the light for sure, and know what to do about it. So that is your beginning of the month. And then towards the middle of the month, you're actually going to come out of a time of, being pecked at, and being in a logical mind state when you need to lead more with the heart. So stop being so analytical is what this card is saying, and you are going to stop being so analytical for sure. At the end of the month, you're just hoping for a big and exciting change, but Spirit is saying that you can't expect miracles at the end of the month. No magic is going to happen. It's just, we're going to stay our course. Truth is revealed. You're going to come out of this analytical phase. You're going to be more in your heart and lead with that, and not worry right now about any magic or anything like that happening. You're just going to be steady and true. Okay, so now I'm going to pull you a card of advice. Oh, And Spirit really wants to let you know this card of advice. So this is good for the sign of Capricorn. Spirit for the sign of Capricorn. I've got a very small table here, and it's a little bit wobbly. So it's like I have water over here. I wonder if there is also a message for you to maybe go to somewhere where there's water, because there's water in this card. So maybe at the end of the month you're traveling somewhere where there will be water. I think that's awesome because it's coming to be summer holidays and maybe you need a getaway. Okay, your card today is self-esteem. Self-esteem. And for me, it relates to self-worth, and a truth is going to be revealed, of course, that, you know, you need to work a little bit on your self-esteem, but this lady here has really great self-esteem. So just don't get in your head so much about things, and the magic will happen as time goes on. But right now, just hold tight, okay? So this card actually says, and you can use this as an affirmation, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I can't speak. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Again, self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Okay, and that's it for the sign of Capricorn. Moving on. Our next sign is Aquarius. So for Aquarius, Spirit, let's clear and cleanse these cards and see what we can bring out for Aquarius. I like to do 3 shuffles. It's just something I just naturally do. Sometimes my card deck isn't too even on both sides, and that's okay. Aquarius really wants to speak to me today. For the month of June, Spirit, Aquarius. Oh, this card just came out, so I'm going to take it. Oh, and this one's popping too. And the last one is this one. Okay, Aquarius, early in the month, you've got the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is usually a sign of being single, but it's in the reverse. Single and financially secure. In the reverse, it means that you may be coming into union with someone else, and you may have some financial challenges going forward at the beginning of the month. Perhaps you need to pay some of your bills just so you can be more aligned with the middle of the month, which the middle of the month is the Knight of Wands. So for that one, you're going to see something new coming into your life, which is great. It might be a new career. It might be a new love interest. To me, it looks like it's a person that's coming in very quickly and has a very vibrant personality. At the end of the month, you are tapping into your King of Swords. King of Swords doesn't let a lot of things happen without taking careful consideration. they're well aware of their surroundings, and they will cut out anything that no longer serves. So I think beginning of the month, you're looking at partnerships, new people, new ideas. You're probably not going to be single at the beginning of the month. You may have a few financial struggles or need to pay off some bills. Middle of the month, somebody new and exciting is going to come into your life, and that is going to set into motion at the end of the month a need to be protective of yourself, your surroundings, and cut away anything that does not belong. So Aquarius, message from Spirit now. And I'm going to only give it one shuffle because it seems like Aquarius doesn't need much of a shuffle. Spirit, for June, what is your one word of advice? Gratitude. So this one is an affirmation for you too. You might want to take a picture of it. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And that's it for Aquarius. Moving on. Next one up is Pisces. And Pisces is the fish. Please clear and cleanse this deck. Fill it with love, light, healing, purity, and goodness. Spirit, what can you tell me for June for the lovely sign of Pisces? Yes, Pisces, what do we have for you today? What do we have for you for June? We're going to look at the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and towards the end of the month. This is a 3-card spread. I hope you enjoy and get a little bit of something from it. Okay. Okay, Pisces. So our first card is the moon. And so the moon means there's a lot that's happening below the surface that you're unaware of. That's at the beginning of the month. It may involve something behind a curtain. And it's an actual item that's behind a curtain, which is for some of you. And yeah, you're going to discover something. That's the beginning of the month. Middle of the month, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very determined person, a very courageous person. This That's what I have for you, Pisces. I'm just going to give you a source card of advice from Spirit, and for the month of June. And it will be an affirmation that you can say 3 times daily for the month of June, and hopefully that'll help you out. And please let me know in the comments if that's the case, because I like to hear that. For some reason, I'm being guided also to clear the energy here, so I'm going to do that. There is a bit of, I think with this moon, there's a bit of negative energy that's showing at the beginning of the month. So let's just get rid of that. And here we go. Adversity is your card. You may want to take a picture of that. And it is, your affirmation is adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Awesome, Pisces. Okay, let's move on to the next sign. Next sign is going to be Aries. Okay, Spirit, please clear and cleanse and give me a monthly reading for June for the sign of Aries. And this one popped right out. Let's get the next one. Oh, now we're getting all sorts of too many. I'm just going to give 3 cards. I know this is, I'm just getting back to doing some of these things. The High Priestess. And let's give one more shuffle. You're having some rippling effects, I see, in your world coming up in June. And your last one is there. Okay, so your first card is the Hanged Man, and that's coming up in the reverse. So you've been enlightened as to what it has been going on in June. So you're no longer stuck, which is great. It means you can move forward, almost like the Chariot. You can move forward in what you're doing, whether it be career or love related. Towards the middle of the month, you're going to find that you need to use your intuition. There is something about a piece of jewelry that is a crescent moon type piece of jewelry that you may want to use as a divination tool. So hang on to it and pray for whatever it is you need in your life at the middle of the month. And then towards the end of the month, you're going to be in the Queen of Wands position. So the Queen of Wands really has great self-esteem, is excited, is happy, is attractive, is ready and raring to go. And that is probably your goal, because you're coming out of a stuck position. You're using your intuition, and then you're going to make it happen. So really good reading for you, Aries. I'm now going to give you a card of advice from Spirit. This is a source card of advice for June for the sign of Aries. Yeah, your cards popped up quite quickly, Aries, which is great. But not unexpected, because you're a very self-confident sign, and that really shows right here. Okay, your daily affirmation for June is acceptance. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Aries, acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. One more time, acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And I think you would really benefit from the oil and water divination tool that I will be using, and also the tea card spread too. So Aries, I hope to hear from you. Taurus is the next one up. Taurus, please give me some good guidance, Spirit, for the sign of Taurus for June. Just taking a look at my time. Oh, here's one. Oh, here's the next one. And there we go. Okay, Taurus. So at the beginning of the month, you're in a Queen of Cups position. This is a really nice position to be in. You're in tune with your heart and your emotions, and really feeling the love at the beginning of the month. I think especially with regards to family, you maybe have a family gathering that's coming up. And you have the Five of Wands in reverse. That means there's not going to be any family fights or anything going on mid-month. Everybody's going to get along, which is terrific. And then at the end of the month, you have the Ten of Swords. So something has happened that is a big burden, and you kind of feel like people are talking behind your back or backstabbing. And so I think we really need to get to the words of advice or affirmations from our source cards to help you out and to help guide you and give you an affirmation that will work for you for to the sign of Gemini. Spirit, please clear and cleanse this deck. Give me 3 cards of advice for the sign of Gemini. Gemini. And I have pre-shuffled all of these cards beforehand. So Gemini. That's going on, and that's okay. You probably need some time to heal. Middle of the month, you're not ready to walk away from things for sure. This is the Knight of Pentacles, so you just want to hang on. You want to hang on, and you're hanging on probably to the past, which it's probably beyond time to move on. And that's what the next card is telling you. It looks like you don't want to move on. at the end of the month. But I'm thinking that your source card and card of affirmation is really going to tell you and give you some guidance for June to help you out, because it looks like you have worries, you're anxious, things aren't going look like it's going to happen in June. So let's get a source card of advice which may help. Spirit, please give me a card for the sign of Gemini. Forgiveness. Yeah. So forgiveness, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Forgiveness, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And the last time, forgiveness, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And just as an aside, if you look at Ho'oponopono, there are really 4 statements there. One is, I love you, I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you. And you say it to yourself. So please keep this in mind while you're doing this. Moving on. Okay, next up is the sign of Cancer. Cancer. Let's see what is happening for you for June. Spirit, please tune into Cancer. Cancer, you've got lots of cards coming up. Sorry, I can't use them all, Spirit. Just 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. Cancer. Feels like you have an eye upon you. I don't know what's happening in your world, but this is a general reading, so take what resonates. Yeah, you have somebody's definitely got their eye on you. Okay, first up is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very fiery person, and he was also brought up in the Pisces reading. So I have a feeling that there's some involvement with a Pisces individual at the beginning of the month of June. And you're going to have to see how it goes, because you're coming out of some disappointments and challenges, and it's with regards to this person, because we're looking back at that person. And so the challenges are over, because this last one, Queen of Cups, you're going to reveal your true feelings and emotions for this individual. So I'm going to get a card of advice from Spirit, a source card for the sign of Cancer. You actually got 2 cards, and I'm going to give them to you. I'm only going to read the first one, which is guilt. So that's one that you need to affirm with yourself. So this one is, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Again, guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. One more time. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And the other card that came out was health. And so it's basically just saying that you need to look after your health during the month of June, because emotions are going to come up. But that's what Spirit wants you to know. Thank you very much, Cancer. Moving on to Leo. Please clear and cleanse this deck. Fill it with love, light, healing, purity, and really good advice. Okay, Leo. For the month of June, I need 3 cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards for Leo for the month of June. 3 cards, please. I'm feeling musical now for some reason. What are you up to, Leo? Are you going out somewhere in June that you're going to hear lots of live music? I think so. Fantastic. Okay, let's do one more shuffle. I think, Leo, you would benefit from the personal reading, which will be a T card spread. You'll be using a spirit animal deck as well, and I think that might help with your month for June. So PM me down below. First card up is 2 of Wands. So you were stuck in a crossroads, but at the beginning of the month, you're no longer in a crossroads, which is great. Your next card is the Emperor. So there's somebody in your life that is a take charge kind of person. You're not having any of that. And that's fine. You know your mind, and that's perfectly fine for the middle of the month. At the end of the month, the 7 of Wands is in reverse. So you need to not be on a higher ground trying to fend off things. Things are going to come in naturally for you, so you have no concerns or worries about what's coming in for you. And that's with regards to career. Now, yeah, I have to use my bell for some reason. Okay, source card of affirmation for the sign of Leo. This will be an affirmation card you can say 3 times daily for the month of June, and it is friendship. So friendship, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Friendship, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Friendship, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So there you go. Leo, that is your message for the month of June. Moving on to Virgo. Thank you. Okay, Virgo for the month of June. What do we have, Spirit, for Virgo for the month of June? Oh, my fingers don't want to work. Are you having troubles with your digits, like your fingers? I think so. Seems like you might be. Let me know in the description box. Just something that suddenly came up. Okay, Virgo for June. Oh, here's one coming out. Devil at the beginning of the month. Okay, next up. And lastly. Okay. So at the beginning of the month is the Devil. So the Devil is a sign of having some addictions or toxic people in your world at the very beginning of the month. So you need to really be careful. And I would say this is more with regards to friends that you associate with. Really, they're taking advantage of you, and that's not right. Middle of the month is very exciting because you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So that means everything in your world is going awesome. Your work, your love life, everything in the middle of the month is very satisfying. You have a good roof over your head, family, the works. At the end of the month, you're coming out of Judgment. So I think you've realized probably that this toxic friend or person, you have been judging, and you just need to let go of that because it's not helping the situation at all. I'm going to now give you a source card. This is for the sign of Virgo for June. And it is friendship. So it's another card, and I can't remember which astrological sign it was, but they also got friendship. So friendship is, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Again, friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And last one is friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. It might have been Leo, I'm not sure. Anyways, if you can read that affirmation to yourself daily, that's what Spirit wants you to know for the month of June. Moving on to Libra. Libra, please clear and cleanse this deck. Let's find out for the month of June what Spirit has for the sign of Libra. Oh, too many cards. Here's one. Four of Wands, nice. The Star, nice. And Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Libra. So for the beginning of the month, you're in the Four of Wands, so you're celebrating. You have a good foundation. You have lots of friends and family around you. It's just a joyful time, beginning of the month. Middle of the month, your star is shining. Libra, you're doing fantastic. Middle of the month, you outshine a lot of people in your working environment, and your friends and family think you are just one of the most awesome people they know. At the end of the month, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a sense of financial loss here a little bit. It's very unbalanced. So I wonder if you maybe did a lot of spending on your little celebration here, and you need to pay the piper kind of thing. So hopefully Spirit will give us a message for June in the source cards. That is an affirmation that may help you with some of this. And it is discipline, which makes sense with this, because if you have been spending, you need to keep it a little bit more under control. So at the beginning of the month, think about this. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Again, discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Awesome. Okay, Libra. Now, let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. What do we have for June? 3 cards for Scorpio, Spirit. And it came out right away. And Scorpio, you have a bonus card, and I'm going to take it. So your first card is the Page of Cups. So an offer has been presented to you at the beginning of the month. It may be with regards to career. Middle of the month, the Ace of Pentacles. You're going to accept that offer, and it looks like it could grow, which is fantastic. At the end of the month, you felt like there might have been some sneaky business going on, but in fact there wasn't, and you did find that out. A little bird told you. But everything's fine that way. And the last card was Eight of Cups in reverse. So you're not walking away from anything. pondered that idea. I think this is especially with regards to career, but it may also be with love. Anyways, an offer was made at the beginning of the month. You accepted it, and it's going to grow. You were a little bit worried that something was not right about it, but it turns out that it is a good offer, and you're not going to walk away from it. Now, Spirit, can you give me a card of affirmation for the sign of Scorpio? And here it is, discipline. We had this in another reading. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Thank you, Scorpio. I hope that was a reading that you got enough information from. If not, please contact me below in the description box, and I'll be sure to do a divination with you with oil and water, and also give you a tea card spread, as well as maybe the tiny tarot cards to confirm things. Moving on to Sagittarius. Okay, Saggies, let's clear and cleanse this deck, and you are my last sign for today. So, here we go. Okay, Saggies. First one up is Five of Swords in reverse. So you're coming out of a time where you were in your head a lot. There was a lot of different things going on around you. Especially there was one person that was leading other people in a direction that was not serving you. Middle of the month, you're actually in the Seven of Wands. So that means you are definitely, you're looking back on what had happened here, and you're very much meditating on it, but you see that you are in a solitary, safe positioning right now, and there is just one little thing that it might crop up in the middle of the month, but you'll be able to handle it very successfully. At the end of the month, you were thinking about entrepreneurship, and that is not going to happen this month for sure. So you might want to reconsider, but don't get in your head too much about it. Just let things flow naturally. I'm going to get a source card for you right now, Sagittarius, and this will be your affirmation for the month of June. And it is discipline. We've had this with a lot of signs. So discipline is, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, and if you need any further assistance or would like a further reading, please do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.